HobbyMomTV.
Hi, I'm HobbySis. I'm going to be vlogging my experience with the Whole30. And I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's a couple of books that have been written about the Whole30. The first one is called It Starts With Food. Both books are written by Dallas and Melissa Hartwig. And I have tried before and failed at the Whole30, and my husband does great with it. He's a really great dieter. He follows the rules, and the big rule with Whole30 is you never cheat. You never cheat. You basically eat meat, veggies, and fruit. Some Lara bars that I have here for an emergency. Something to stick in my purse. This one has dates, almonds, unsweetened apples, walnuts, raisins, and cinnamon. And this one's real easy. It just has cashews and dates. Pretty simple. And then this one here, at the end, it has vanilla extract, which is a big no-no. And so if you do want to do the Whole30, it's very important that you read the book so that you know what the ins and outs are. There's no dairy allowed on the Whole30, and so because of that, I don't really care for coffee black. I really despise it, actually. It's disgusting. So I will be drinking some Bengal spice tea, which I did in the past. I'm sure there's an apple spice and several different kinds of teas that have some sweet herbs, licorice or something that you guys might like to try. This is the Whole30 right there. If you ever want to try to do it. This is the 30-day guide. The very beginning of the book quotes the first book. So I'm just going to read this little part. Here's the quote. It says, "It is not hard. Don't you dare tell us this is hard. Quitting heroin is hard. Beating cancer is hard. Drinking your coffee black is not hard." So you have to kind of have tough love with yourself and quit eating sugar. And you don't realize how addicting sugar is until you try to quit doing it, which I know tons of people have done successfully. A big part of the reason a lot of people do Whole30 isn't even necessarily to lose weight, although that's why I'm going to be doing it. My mom is a celiac, which means she can't have gluten, and that is in my family, so I need to stay away from gluten. So this is a good way to stay away from gluten. No tortillas, no bread, none of that. Also, inflammation is part of the reason that people do the Whole30. Any pain in your body that's unexplained can be inflammation, and in your gut, if you have any kind of digestion problems, IBS or anything like that, it can be related to the food that you're eating. And so this diet is meant to completely wipe your slate clean and start with foods that don't cause that, any of those issues. You start with your meats and your veggies and your fruit. And when you do that, at the end of the 30 days, you aren't having anything that's causing those. So if you want to reintroduce dairy and see if that's causing you a problem, then you reintroduce one thing at a time. So maybe you reintroduce some dairy and see how it goes for a few days. Then you reintroduce some wheat or some sort of, grain into your diet and see how you feel and see if it's causing some of your health problems. So in that way, it's very nice because the reintroduction period after the 30 days is meant to target and pinpoint the reason for some of the health issues that you might be having. I do believe that it's a healthy diet. Yummy kale chips. These are Whole30 approved, so I get to eat lots of these if I want. Yummy. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a girl who needs to lose a few pounds. That's it. So that's all I got for day one, and I'm gonna just keep checking in periodically. So wish me luck. This is day 2. This is my dinner. We're having bacon wrapped chicken from the Practical Paleo book, some cauliflower that's just been roasted on a pan with some olive oil and some salt and pepper, a nice little yummy salad with some avocado, and a sweet potato that has clarified butter and some salt. So this is my dinner, and this is one of probably the best meals that I'm gonna have on the Whole30. Yum. Hi everybody. It's HobbySis again, and I'm here to show you my salmon cakes. They're no-fuss salmon cakes that are in the Whole30 book, and it starts with food. These got a little overcooked, as you can tell, but they are still really yummy. They're made with just canned salmon and an egg and a few other items. Nothing too crazy. The only thing that I think not everybody would have in their pantry would probably be the almond flour. So that might be something you might have to purchase at a health food store. Also, I wanted to introduce everybody to LaCroix. A lot of people have tried it before, but this is definitely something that you need if you're not just gonna drink water or unsweetened tea throughout your Whole30. They come in different flavors, and most stores also have a generic brand. It's calorie-free, sweetener-free, and sodium-free. So there's no even artificial or natural sweeteners like stevia. So it's completely Whole30 compliant. And this one's mango and this one is grapefruit. So that's it for today. I haven't been feeling hungry. My cravings haven't been too bad except the morning when I wake up and I need coffee. So I really do love my coffee in the morning. That's what I stumble out of bed for, is a yummy coffee. So I've been making my Bengal spice tea like I planned, and it's going pretty good. I've been having really big breakfasts, and that seems to be really working. Just keeping full throughout the day. These are really filling. My kale chips are working for some fiber. Instead of eating something that's raw or having to cook, I just pop them in my mouth. I've been staying away from the dried fruit really well. I kind of failed last time eating a lot of the dried fruit, and I think it just kept my sugar dragon raging. A big deal on this Whole30 is killing your sugar dragon. So I'm trying to kill him. I'm trying to smash him. I'll keep you updated. Tomorrow's day 4 and it feels like longer. It's pretty challenging still, but I'm more prepared this time, so if you do the plan, be prepared. Read the book, go to the grocery store, fill up your pantry, do all the things they suggest, because it really does make a huge difference.